Welcome to Liesel's Artistic Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute and fun Valentines that are so super easy anyone can make. All we need to get started making these is a piece of watercolor paper cut to any size, a pencil with a good eraser, a Sharpie pen or fine point marker, a paintbrush, a clean glass of water, a paper towel, and some watercolor paint. Any type will do. I have already mixed the red and green colors I want to use with some water so that they won't be too dark of a color and so it's ready to go. Before we start painting, let's pencil in what we will be painting first. That way, if we make a mistake, we can erase it before it's permanent. At the top of my page, I'm going to write the word love, but you can write whatever word or name you want. Then I'm going to start drawing some heart flowers, and you can follow along if you'd like, and feel free to pause or rewind the video at any time. After everything is penciled in and looks the way you like, take your fine point marker and trace over all of your pencil drawings. And as a side note, it might be a good idea to previously test out how the marker you're using will react when water is painted on it on a piece of scrap paper, just to make sure that the marker won't start to bleed when you begin painting. When your marker drawing is done and completely dry, then you can erase any pencil markings that you can still see. Now it's time to paint. Let's start with red. Now with this painting, I am choosing not to paint strictly inside of the lines, so this will be really easy to paint. The marker is already defining what the picture is, so the paint is just there to add some color. And in this instance, I like how it looks with the paint slightly going outside of the lines. Also, be sure your paint is not too thick or dark. Use enough water to make it a little transparent so you can still see the lines. Now, using that same technique, let's paint the leaves with the green. Once everything is painted, let it sit for a few minutes until it is completely dry. Then, using your fine point marker, draw over your lines once more to make them a little thicker and a little darker. Sometimes when you paint over the marker, it can make the black color a little dull. And there you have it, a simple but very cute Valentine. Now let's move on to the second Valentine. Supplies for this are the same as the first, including paper, water, a pencil, a fine point marker, a brush, a paper towel, and watercolor paints. I have the same green and red from before, but I am also adding a couple of different pinks and purple to this painting. Similar to the first painting, I am going to draw my heart flowers with a pencil first. After they are drawn with a pencil, trace over it with your fine point marker. Now let's add our colors. This will be painted using the same technique as the first. You can do colors similar to me, or you can choose your own way of doing them. After I was done, I felt like I needed to add a couple more leaves at the bottom of the middle flower. Now, same as before, after your painting is completely dry, retrace your lines with your fine point marker one last time. And here is your fun and finished Valentine. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had some fun making your own homemade Valentines. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider subscribing to my channel so I can continue to help you discover your artistic side.